Welcome to the Rare Book and Manuscript Library at the University of Illinois. This is the Mailbag, where we answer your questions about books. Today's question is from Evan. He writes, "Help! This book I was looking at has some letters that are upside down. What's the deal?" Whoa! Calm down, Evan. But that is an excellent question because we don't often see mistakes like that in books nowadays. These mistakes are called errata, singular erratum. Errata encompass all kinds of mistakes in printing, ranging from upside-down letters like the ones you found, to misspelled words or even misattributions. Here we have a verse from the King James Bible mistakenly attributed to Judas when it should have been spoken by Jesus. These can happen when the type is laid out or sorted, for example. If these mistakes weren't caught during the printing process, sometimes printers would insert a list of their mistakes into the book. These are called errata lists. Another method of fixing errata was a process called canceling. In this process, a printer would reprint any pages that had errors and insert them into the book. In this book, you can see both the cancelandum, which is the leaf that has the mistake, and the cancelans, the correctly printed replacement leaf. You can see that the cancelandum has been cut slightly to indicate that it is incorrect. Sometimes, if an error was caught early enough in the printing process when not all of the copies of the book were printed yet, the type could be reset and the error fixed in later copies. This is what happened with the first edition of Paradise Regained by John Milton. Within the first edition, there are several different states or versions of the text, each one with a different set of errata. In some copies of the first edition, we see the word LOAH, whereas in other copies, also of the first edition but of a different state, the error is corrected to LOTH. But there are several new errors, like the misspelling of the word knowledge, which actually appears in the errata list itself. Often, readers fixed errors too, like in this book, where someone has corrected an execrable to an exorable. So errors were also opportunities for dialogue among writers, publishers, and readers. I hope that answers your question, Evan. Be sure to let us know if you have any more.